Welcome everybody to a new episode of Stay Till the Credits podcast. My name is JP,
My name is Sebastian.
and today we are bringing the newest summer movie, Jurassic World Dominion, the third movie of this trilogy and the sixth movie of the franchise, of the Jurassic franchise.
Mm.
And we're gonna tell you straight off the bat. Um, yeah, this movie, not what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting much, right?
Yeah, I
And I
mean,
feel like I was still disappointed a little bit.
yeah. There's a lot we have to talk about. But to sum it all up in like three words in the first minute of the episode, we did not like this movie.
That was like 5 words.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the first minute of the episode, we're just saying it straight off the bat. We did not like this movie,
yeah.
and
Uh,
yeah, I don't know how they fucked up so badly. I mean, a lot of people seem to enjoy this movie. I've seen a lot of good reviews for it.
yeah, I think it's mainly audiences that have enjoyed this movie. I
Yeah,
think I think it's mainly critics that did not like this movie that much. Um,
I, I mean, we're like movie critics, but like not really.
yeah,
We're stupid people with a podcast.
I would say I teeter in between both, critic and audience member.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, we're definitely more than just a casual viewer of movies.
yeah, for sure. There are things I liked about this movie, which we'll get into later, but for the most part, I was just kind of like, I was kind of bored watching this movie, and
Dude, yes,
that's saying something because it's a movie about freaking dinosaurs and motorcycles and
dude. Out of all the six Jurassic movies, I have never been one to fall asleep,
mhm,
and I was literally falling asleep in some parts.
right. And dude, I think the movie's biggest mistake is making this movie about bugs instead of
Yeah,
fucking dinosaurs.
spoiler alert.
It's not even a spoiler. It's in the trailer. I was super confused because I saw the
Wait, that
trailer.
wasn't the trailer?
I saw the trailer once, and there's literally the scene with the farm and all the locusts, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on with all these?" Like, I thought maybe it was like pteranodons or whatever,
I
but
didn't
no,
know. I didn't remember
it's literally
that being the
bugs,
trailer.
and I was like, "That's weird," and it's still weird in this movie, like in the full movie,
Yeah.
like why locusts,
Yeah, no. Uh, I
prehistoric
mean,
locusts, not even something cool like I don't know.
mm, I mean, we talked about the first Jurassic Park movie, and
Yeah,
we both love that movie.
yeah.
And I can genuinely say it's one of my favorite movies of all
Yeah,
time.
no, I agree. The first Jurassic Park is so good. I rewatched all of them with my girlfriend before watching Jurassic World Dominion because I was like, fuck it, it's a new movie. She hadn't seen the Jurassic World ones. We were like, fuck it, let's just watch them. And Jurassic Park is still super good. Like rewatching that one, it's such a good time.
I'll always love rewatching that movie.
Mm,
And then I mean, I guess you could kind of say they kind of just all got progressively worse throughout the six movies. I
yeah.
don't think there was like a jump from good to bad, in my opinion.
Uh,
Like,
I would agree. Yeah, I agree.
because like, I mean, a lot of people hate on Park 3, but I actually kind of enjoy it. I
I
don't know why.
I have such a good time with Jurassic Park 3. It's nostalgic. I had that one on VHS. But
Yeah,
I love seeing the practical effects for the Spinosaurus.
yeah, the
Uh
Spinosaurus is so cool in that movie.
the script is like whatever, but I love Sam Neill. So
Yeah,
and
I
that's
think that's part of what like makes it so great. Like
yeah,
fucking Sam Neill is a goat.
and that's why I like and dislike this movie because I like that Sam Neill's back, and even though he's there for like half the movie, I kind of just wish he was there for the whole fucking movie because I kind of don't care about Chris Pratt or his character that much.
I mean, if we're being honest, Chris Pratt had nothing to do in this movie. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's mainly like Claire, I guess,
Yeah,
that gets the more development in this one. Oh shit, I almost dropped
yeah.
my mic. Oh,
because what's like the whole thing with with Chris Pratt in the first Jurassic World, him
it's
defending Blue,
it's him
him
and
with
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah,
Everything is about him and the Velociraptor Blue.
yeah,
And then now Blue was only in what, like 2 minutes of the whole
yeah.
movie,
Two fucking scenes.
literally. And then after that, the whole time he's just helping Claire get the
Hmm.
girl, the
Yeah,
the girl that no one cares about in the
yeah. Which
audience.
is literally like their daughter, but I guess I don't know. They have some cute moments in the beginning of the movie, but it doesn't feel like it's earned. Like the whole family aspect.
Mhm.
Like in the first Jurassic Park, you get to see Alan Grant and Tim and Lex, right? They have this whole journey, and Alan Grant goes from hating kids to loving kids, right? That's his whole arc.
Mhm.
In I feel like they tried to replicate that somehow by actually giving Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard like a family, but I never really felt that family. Like,
Yeah, it felt kind of forced.
yeah, it didn't feel like that well developed. I liked some of the stuff that they talked about, but I don't know. Um, to begin with, I think the clone girl is weird.
Yeah, let's backtrack a little bit.
Right, we haven't
First,
even talked
this
about.
this yeah,
Yeah,
let's go back to the second movie, which we didn't talk about Fallen Kingdom. We
yeah.
also didn't talk about Jurassic World, the first one.
So Jurassic World, it's like Jurassic Park, but it's operational. It's like
Operational.
it's like the coolest theme park you can ever go to because it has real dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But the
They
dinosaurs,
finally did what Jurassic Park actually wanted to do.
yeah,
They actually built the park, the Jurassic Park.
yeah, and it has
But
and it has a,
obviously,
and it has a Starbucks in it
exactly.
because
And
capitalism.
but but what did what's his name? I forgot the rich guy's name, the old guy.
Hammond,
Hammond. There you go.
yeah,
Yeah, Hammond. What did Hammond predict, or not actually Hammond? What did Ian Malcolm predict? Jeff Goldblum's character. That this was never gonna work, and you're playing God and
yeah,
everything. Ever since the first movie.
yeah,
And what did they do? They made 6 movies out of
yeah.
it.
The
uh,
scientists decided to play God, and
and it didn't work out.
mm-hmm,
And obviously, I mean, since we didn't talk about all the Jurassic World movies, we're summing it up really. But in Jurassic World, I mean, if you guys remember, there was a breed. They did a whole new species of dinosaur
yeah,
with the combination of a T Rex and a Velociraptor, and I think other things too. I don't remember,
yeah.
but
It
those
was
are the
it's a
main
bunch of
ones.
other animals too.
Yeah,
Um,
those two are like the main ones.
yeah, and then
Uh,
in Jurassic World Dominion, they do the same thing. It's
it's
different.
first
It's different
First,
animals.
first is it's the Indominus Rex, and now in Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom, the second one,
Yeah,
it's the Indominus Raptor.
the Indoraptor. Yeah. Uh, so same bullshit, different. I guess body.
Roach,
Different. Yeah.
yeah, different body, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like these movies had so much potential.
I feel like they did, but at the same time, I don't know, because it's like the first Jurassic Park. It's cool because it's like that's the first time you see like a movie about fucking dinosaurs, like like that good. And then the second and the third one, it's like, well, we can't have it be the same thing, right? So we have like this other island where there's also dinosaurs. And then Jurassic World is like, oh, well, this is Jurassic Park, but what if the park was actually like up and running, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, they're like, well, let's make a fucking sequel, right? So, Fallen Kingdom, it's like, well, we can't have the second island. We can't go back to Jurassic World because people have already seen that. So they're like,
Yeah.
let's make like 50% of this movie take place in a fucking mansion, but there's
For
dinosaurs.
real.
But there's dinosaurs, and so
Yeah, one thing about Fallen Kingdom, dude, they marketed the whole movie. I mean, they marketed the whole movie with the trailers to that. Oh, the island's gonna explode. We have to save the dinosaurs.
yeah, yeah,
That's what they whole. That's the whole marketing. I still remember that was
yeah.
4 years ago.
And when I saw that fucking movie, I thought it was just gonna be like Jurassic Park 2, because a bunch of them are like trying to capture the dinosaurs or like study the dinosaurs. I thought it was gonna be the same thing, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's so lame. And
And
then,
I thought the concept of like the volcano exploding was actually cool, and
mhm,
like that they were gonna save him. But then the whole sequence happened in
it's
the first like 10 minutes of the movie. That's it.
yeah,
That's over.
and then the second half is literally just in the house.
In the fucking house.
And that's so weird
And
to think of. Oh yeah, you want to watch a cool ass dinosaur movie? Never mind. There's only one dinosaur, and it's stalking this little girl through this mansion.
yeah.
There you go.
And then that fucking girl that
Is a
the,
fucking clone.
it's a fucking clone.
Fucking clone.
Uh I think her name is Macy Lockwood.
Yeah. Well,
And
she
the
was a clone in Jurassic World
yes.
Fallen Kingdom, but
Mhm.
I don't think audiences like that, so they kind of retconned it in this one.
No, they didn't.
Because she's not a clone, like she's a genetic clone, but they didn't
Uh
make her in a lab. Like she was actually born. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like she had a mom technically. It's just that
I guess that's just true. That makes sense.
her mom is herself. It's like mitosis. It's like asexual.
Mitosis.
It's not cloning. It's like asexual reproduction now.
Oh
Um,
god. Oh yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
remember now. That's who was I don't know who was the one that mentioned that she like did asexual like
it was
pregnancy.
Henry Wu.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, Henry Wu.
Dude, these movies are crazy because we like you're going into a dinosaur movie, right? It's like cool dinosaurs, and then it's like here's a fucking clone, and then it's like no, here's some locusts, and then it's like no, actually the clone is like asexual. And it's like I don't know, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I've seen the majority of people in the audience that they do not give a fuck about this girl. The whole movie, the whole second movie was about saving the dinosaurs and her.
Mm-hmm.
And now they knew that people didn't like that about the girl, and they just made it more about her.
Yeah, no, but it's so weird because at the end of Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, she's the one that lets the dinosaurs loose,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
they
she is
spread all over
technically
the
the one that
world.
saves them. Yeah,
And she says, if they're alive, I'm alive too, or some bullshit like that. If I'm alive, then they are too, right? Because they're technically, clones
I guess she.
also.
Yeah, I guess she felt like she was a part of them.
So she actually had some sort of identity and was like, I'm alive, so they can live too. But in this fucking movie, at the beginning, the reason why she's so edgy and mad, there's like a line where she says that like she's not a person or some bullshit. And it's like, how do you revert your character back? How do you regress your character development? She said something. She said something about like,
Yeah, no, she's all like emo and shit now. She doesn't
yeah,
want to.
I
She
I
doesn't
get
want to deal with it.
I guess she's a teenager or whatever.
Yeah, it's because of the whole thing that like they didn't let her go and let her explore,
Yeah,
and like they're literally telling her, no, dude, like they're literally up like out to kill you, and you want
yeah.
to go out. She's like, no, I don't care.
You're literally like a one of a kind specimen in the eyes of like the government and like everybody. Like they would kidnap you, experiment you on you, and like do a whole bunch of shit. But
She's
yeah,
like, no, I don't care.
yeah,
Fuck you.
go on your fucking bike ride.
It's so fucking
And
stupid.
she does go on a bike ride, and she gets kidnapped. And there's a fucking the one thing I liked about this movie is I thought if dinosaurs are like roaming the world, I think
Huh?
there would be a huge black market for like dinosaurs,
Oh yeah.
which I thought was
Like it actually made sense.
I thought that was good world building, but
I thought it actually makes sense. The only thing is that I hate that it took 3 movies to see dinosaurs roam the world.
yeah, for sure. And then like
And
it's such a weak like payoff because you don't even see them roam that much.
exactly.
Like in this fucking movie, they narrate the beginning. They're like, "Oh, this is what's going on since the last movie. Dinosaurs are real. There's this other corporation called Biogen or whatever it's called. It's not InGen, it's something else." And then it's like, okay, so like I'd rather see like the dinosaurs actually fucking doing something instead of you just telling me specifically like
Mhm.
this is what's happening, blah blah blah. I don't
You
know.
want to know what's funny about the intro?
What?
Is that when I was watching it, I remember like they were showing the Biogen or whatever
Mm-hmm.
the company was called, and they showed the CEO, like the man, the guy at the beginning.
Peter Parker's dead.
Yeah, it was Peter Parker's dad, but for some fucking reason, I was so confused and lost, and I thought it was the guy from Apple, dude,
Oh
like the
yeah.
CEO of
Oh
Apple.
yeah. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
If you guys have ever seen the CEO of Apple, you cannot tell me the actor does not look like that.
Dude, that fucking thing was like an Apple commercial, honestly.
Yeah, for real, it also felt like an Apple commercial. And then I was like, why is the director of Apple fucking acting right now?
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot that it was the actor for Peter Parker's dad and Andrew Garfield's movies.
Yeah, I forget his name.
I don't know the actor's name. I could
I
not
don't know
tell you.
his name. Yeah, I forget his name. But yeah, when I saw him, I was like, oh, it's this motherfucker. And he's so weird. I don't know if you noticed the whole movie. He's like always eating something.
No, I did not notice that.
He's always snacking on something. It's funny. Um, but yeah, he's supposed to be the guy from the first Jurassic Park, the one who gives Dennis the shaving cream can. I don't know if you remember.
Really?
Yeah, that's supposed to be him. It's supposed to be the same character.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't paying attention that much. Also, like, how could I remember that?
I
I
remember
mean,
that.
I remember I saw the can.
It's because
I, I s- I saw the can when he was like picking it up, but
yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't put two and two together.
It's because they said his last name, and I was like, oh, that's the. I was like, is he supposed to be the guy from that? And I was like, I wasn't sure. And then they showed the shaving cream can, and I was like, oh yeah, then it's definitely him. Um,
Yeah, I that went like over my head.
so,
I did not know.
so I thought that was cool. The reason they didn't get the original actor, was probably because he wasn't in that many movies, I think, since Jurassic Park, but also he got convicted of sexual assault and is in jail.
Oh,
He's in jail,
oh yeah, it's probably
or
because it wasn't in movies.
or
That's
or
definitely the reason.
he was in jail. I don't know if he got out. It was like in 2013. I don't know how many years he got.
I don't know. I
Oh
don't want to
no,
Google that.
no, he said he wanted to come back around like 2013, but never mind.
That's not happening.
Yeah, so fun fact right there, guys.
Yeah, no,
Not really fun fact. I didn't read
this
Wikipedia
is
about
not
it.
a fun fact.
No, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Okay. Now, anyways, talking about actors coming back. Uh, this movie was marketed also like, oh, the gang's back together, the
Hmm.
old trio, Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Ellie Sattler, and Dr. Ian Malcolm,
Yeah.
the three iconic characters from the original Jurassic Park movie.
Hmm.
And I don't know about you, dude, but Dr. Ian Malcolm in this
Dude,
movie
I did not like him.
was so different.
He's so fucking annoying in this one, in my opinion.
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
I think, because when Jurassic Park came out, Jeff Goldblum, he wasn't like
He
a
did not have his personality that he has now.
yeah, he doesn't have the personality that he has now. Like he was snarky, right? Like he's good at being sassy, but in
Yeah,
Jurassic Park, it's played kind of like less. It's like like he's actually playing a character in Jurassic Park, and the second one,
yeah.
but and I would say even in Fallen Kingdom, he's not as like
In
un-
Fallen Kingdom, he had like a minute of screen time.
yeah. So maybe like you don't see him that much. So I guess that's why. But in this movie, it just felt like he was like they were like, okay, you're Jeff Goldblum. You're just gonna be Jeff Goldblum like 100%.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly how it felt. He was not Ian Malcolm. He was just Jeff Goldblum.
dude, and I got so annoyed because he was like joking around while like the dangerous situation was happening. Like his friends were literally about to die, get eaten by dimetrodons, and he was just like, "Oh, let me try all these different codes, whatever." Like, not really. I don't know. I just felt like Jeff, like Dr. Ian Malcolm wasn't as serious as he could have been. Like,
No, yeah. His character was completely different. I did not like that.
yeah,
Um, and I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, I'm happy. So, I mean, spoiler alert, I guess, whatever. I'm happy that Dr. Alan Grant and Dr. Ellie Sadler ended up together,
yeah.
but I don't know. I felt like it was a little too forced. Like
I,
it just happened out of nowhere, kind
I,
of.
I agree, but I feel like they sort of made Jurassic World, and more so this one in terms of like Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, to sort of not retcon but like rewrite. I guess retcon is the right word, to like retcon like Jurassic Park 3 that people didn't like. You know, the Spinosaurus kills the T Rex. People didn't like that. Dr. Alan Grant isn't with Ellie Sattler. People didn't like that. So they were like, you know what? In this movie, the T Rex doesn't die, and Dr. Alan Grant gets to be with Ellie Sattler.
Hmm.
That's the way
I
I saw it,
guess.
because I was
I
like,
guess. I guess people just were just mad at Jurassic Park 3 because she was like married already, wasn't she? I think
yeah,
she. I mean,
she
she
was
had a kid already.
she was married and she had two kids,
Yeah,
and
she had two kids. Yeah,
she's well, she's no longer married in this one. She has an ex
yeah,
husband, and her kids are in college.
yeah. It's been a long time,
Yeah,
but I mean,
Dr.
I
Alan
don't know.
Grant,
I
Sam
feel like
Neill,
since what?
Sam Neill still looks really good.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude, Sam Neill, fucking god, dude,
dude, yeah,
golly,
like
yeah.
he's a handsome dude.
He aged like fine wine, dude.
Yeah, for sure. 100%, I agree.
Dr. Grant.
His beard is really cool.
Yeah. He aged like fine wine. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they kind of rushed it, you know? Like him and Ellie Sattler, Dr.
Yeah,
Sattler.
but
Because they were like, oh, the movie's about to finish. Let's just fucking do it. Like, that's how
yeah,
it felt.
I don't know, and it's weird because like again, it feels like sort of like Star Wars sequel trilogy like all over again, where it's like they get one guy to sort of like set up everything, and then they're like, nah, let's get a different guy, let's get his opinions for the second one, and then in the third one they're like, oh well, let's bring this other guy back, and let's try to like
Yeah. Uh-huh.
let's try to like
And
fix everything and like end
and the
this.
funny thing is that the director for this one was gonna direct episode 9 of Star Wars.
Mm.
Yeah, Colin Trevorrow.
Well,
Uh
that's weird. I feel like Star Wars sequels would have been
well,
super different.
I
Than
I
each one would have been a different dude.
Yeah, I mean that's how there used to be. I mean, like for example, the original trilogy
Oh
was
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, three different directors.
yeah.
But I don't have I meant I don't know if I mentioned before that Colin Trevorrow had like the whole idea planned out for episode 9, and like it actually sounded really cool. I don't know if
Uh,
you remember if I mentioned it.
no, I don't think so. Or at
All
least
right,
I don't remember.
yeah. Well, for the people that haven't heard, uh, Colin Trevorrow, like I mentioned, he was gonna direct episode 9 of Star Wars. But he had like an argument with Disney executives and Kathleen Kennedy, who's the director of Star Wars right now. Um, and basically they did not like his ideas, but they were leaked. Like his script, I think the whole script is leaked.
Oh wow.
Um, and like I think it's verified already. Like it's true. I don't know if he said it was verified, but I think it is verified. Like, but basically the main ideas of the whole movie that I can remember, because I can remember everything. Um, First thing, it was gonna be called Duel of the Fates, which I think that title is fucking amazing.
That sounds fucking sick.
Yeah, and also
That's
way
one of
better
the
than the one
best
we
Star
got.
Wars songs.
Yeah, exactly. Duel of the Fates. That sounds like a awesome ass title. And then second of all, uh, the thing that I hated the most, Emperor Palpatine was not gonna come back,
Good.
and
Fuck Palpatine.
yeah, yeah, fuck Palpatine. And then third, Kylo Ren was gonna stay evil. He was not
Cool.
gonna turn back. Yeah, yeah. So those are the three main things that I remember.
Uh,
So, but and then another funny thing is that before I saw the movie, I remember he said, I don't know where I saw it, but I there was a quote. Someone quoted him saying that the things that he couldn't do in episode 9, he implemented them in Jurassic World Dominion, and I don't know how or why
I
because that did not turn out well.
That's weird. Um,
Yeah.
so since we're talking about like canceled scripts and movies that didn't get made, did you ever hear about the canceled Jurassic Park 4? Like way before Jurassic World came out.
I read about it, but completely forgot about it.
Okay, well there's different versions, but one of them was supposed to have human.
Wasn't it supposed to have it was gonna be focused like Dr. Sadler, right? Wasn't it?
Well, I don't know about that one, but the one I'm talking about, it was supposed to have dinosaur human hybrids.
Oh God.
Yeah. So that was supposed to be like the main thing. And then I don't know if it's from the same script, but a different movie also had dinosaur human hybrids, and it was about CIA agents, and there was gonna be like raptor dudes with like raptor claws and shit like that.
What the fuck?
So I'm happy we didn't get those.
Yeah, I did not think I did not think that that could get worse.
Could you imagine if Jurassic World became a franchise or like the Jurassic World trilogy became a trilogy about human dinosaur dudes?
Dude, are you talking about the best movie of all time, Velocipaster?
Velocipaster, dude, I haven't seen that one. I
Velocipaster, dude. If you guys not seen it, that shit is so funny. I have
I
not seen the whole thing, but I've seen clips of it. It's fucking
I
hilarious.
I would always see it on Amazon Prime, like the fucking thumbnail, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch that, but I haven't.
Yeah, yeah, no. But I mean, it's basically a human hybrid with a dinosaur.
Okay, if you could be a dinosaur human hybrid, what dinosaur would you pick?
Dude. I don't. I mean, as controversial as it might be, I don't think I would want to be combined with a T Rex.
No, they got stubby arms, haven't I? Well,
Exactly, but then again, it's a. What will be my proportions, dude?
uh that's true. I don't know.
Like, would you have the a proportionate size head of a T Rex in a
Mm,
human body, like a sized down version? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I get you. That's interesting. Uh, uh,
I mean, I feel like the coolest thing you could probably choose is a raptor.
yeah, I feel like that's the more like neutral one, like
Yeah,
where nothing would get too fucked up.
following the steps of Velocipaster.
Yeah, I would say. What else would be kind of safe?
I Triceratops
Yeah,
probably.
Triceratops. You'd probably just get horns.
Yeah,
Probably just get
and then you can
horny.
ram into people.
Yeah, for sure.
uh,
And Kylosaurus would be cool because you would just have shit ton of armor.
yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Something like that it can swim too. That like the mosasaur or also that's fucking big like the T Rex. But something that could swim.
Yeah.
Even the Spino. The Spino can swim and be on
Yeah.
land.
Spino would be cool too.
Damn, bro. Maybe we should make that movie.
Dude, yeah, we should make that movie. It,
Be,
we,
be better than this.
we can make it like Power Rangers, where it's
Like
like,
Power Rangers, dude. Dino Rangers, Dino Thunder was my favorite.
dude, hell yeah, all the Power Rangers dinosaur seasons were good. But we could just do that. We can rip that off, but they turn into like monster dinosaur people instead of Power Rangers.
Yeah. Everyone in the comments is just gonna be like, "That's just literally Power Rangers." Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up. It's inspiration. It's inspired by Power Rangers.
It's a homage, dude.
It's a homogenous whatever.
Okay, okay. Gotta go back to Dominion.
I don't want to talk about
Which
this movie.
no man. I mean, this movie's called Jurassic World Dominion. I did not see any fucking Dominion in
Yeah,
this
it's
whole movie.
fucking stupid. I thought it was gonna be a whole movie about like would it have been cooler? No, I don't think it would have been cooler. But imagine a post-apocalyptic dinosaur movie, just the end of the
I
world.
would have loved that. I would have absolutely loved that.
I feel like that would have been a little bit more interesting because in this one they just go from place to place. Okay, here's a fucking movie. I'm gonna explain the movie. as best as the most simple way as possible. People go from one place to the other place. Oh my god, a dinosaur. And then rinse and repeat until the movie's over. That's all this
Yeah.
fucking movie is. And you can say that about Jurassic Park, but no, you can't, because Jurassic Park is
They're
like
in the park.
they're yeah. In this one, they go all over the fucking world, and actually, for like the second half of the movie, they're just in fucking Italy. Uh,
Yeah, I remember that was marketed
They're
that
they're just in
dude.
fucking Italy eating Italians, which I guess good for them. Um,
Yeah.
good for the dinosaurs. I mean, they get to taste all the delicious Italian cuisine. Um,
Italian cuisine.
but like it for me, a lot of the scenes just felt like people end up in situations where a thing happens that
It
that
felt like they were just, I mean, it's kind of like the whole premise of the movie. Like
mhm,
they had to learn to live with dinosaurs.
yeah,
But that's just how it felt. You know what I mean?
yeah, but
Like
not
the people
e-
were just normally going to work, normally fucking going to school and shit, and like, oh yeah, fucking T-Rex is right there.
yeah, for
It did
sure,
not, but I don't think it was supposed to
but
feel like that.
it didn't feel like that at all. Like you like since this movie's about Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard and Alan Grant and Dr. Sadler, like it's literally just like two groups of people going to a place where something happens and
Hmm.
then go ending up at another place where something happens. I feel like this movie is just like tries to set up like set piece to get to the other set piece. It's like you need dinosaurs in this movie, so let's have the Pyroraptor in this one. Let's have the Therinosaurus. I don't know how to pronounce it. The big claw motherfucker. Let's have this guy in this scene.
Oh, the Therizino.
Yeah, Therizino. Like that guy sounds Italian, by the way. But that's what it felt like. It felt like it didn't feel like a movie. It felt like scenes of the same characters interacting with a dinosaur that's supposed to make you go, "Oh shit, a dinosaur," and then that's it. And then you just rinse and repeat until at the end where the characters come together and it's like, "Oh shit, a bigger dinosaur."
Yeah, which by the way, they have the largest ever recorded dinosaur. I mean, not the dinosaur, the large ever carnivore.
Carnivore, yeah. The
Which is,
Giganotosaurus.
yeah, there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of different pronunciations for that one.
Yeah, but I'm pronouncing it the way they pronounced it in the movie.
I just know it because of Ark,
Mm-hmm.
and I know a lot of dinosaurs because of Ark. That's, if you guys have ever played Ark, I used to love that game, not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a dinosaur game, so that's how I know about it. That's how I know about the Therizino. But in this movie, the Therizino is almost the same size as a T-Rex.
It's huge. Yeah.
I know.
I didn't. Are they that big?
I,
I don't know that.
I mean, were you there?
I guess, but there's fucking skeletons though. Like,
I guess. I mean,
or
I
I
don't know
mean,
how much research they did.
I mean, it could be one of those things where it's like, oh, this is the fucking skeleton, but guess what? It was just a
Yeah,
fucking baby. The huge one's like this big
yeah.
or whatever.
I also don't know if Ark dinosaurs are scaled correctly.
You
So
know,
I don't know who's right,
I know.
but I don't know. It just didn't feel right that the Therizino was the same size as the T-Rex.
Yeah, another big ass dinosaur was the Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh yeah, the
That thing was
Quetzal.
huge. He took down the fucking airplane. Um,
Yeah, the wingspan. Those shits are fucking huge.
there's
And
different.
I like the scene that there was two of them just like having a nest and like out top of the Empire State Building or some
Oh
top
yeah,
building.
yeah. That scene was cool. I was like, I wish more of the movie was like this, where it's like actual people trying to deal with dinosaurs. But no, this movie
Yeah,
is like, let's make about this girl. Let's make about this other company. It's the end of the world, but it has nothing to do with the dinosaurs. It has to do with a bunch of fucking stupid bugs. Um,
yeah. Which, by the way, I mean that's another thing. That's literally the stupidest thing from the movie. That it's a Jurassic movie about dinosaurs,
about dinosaurs.
but they made it about fucking bugs.
Yeah,
Dinosaurs. It felt like dinosaurs were only in the movie for like 10 minutes.
yeah, and they do the same like. they make it so that the locusts are gonna make all the crops die out, right? So that means all the animals that eat the crops are gonna die, and the animals that eat the crops, I mean, the animals that eat the animals that eat the crops are gonna die, right? Global situation right there,
Yeah.
right?
Which, by
That's
the
a
way, what the fuck is the point?
yeah, okay, that's a good premise, sure. But why make it the locusts? Why not make it so that the dinosaurs are absolutely eating every fucking thing in their path, and that's what's causing the global like disaster? So make a
I would have
movie
preferred that so
make
much.
make a movie answer the question: do we kill off the dinosaurs? Do we kill off the thing that we brought back for our own amusement, or do we learn how to fucking deal with them in this new world? Which
Yeah.
that
I would have preferred that so much
that would have
because
been yeah.
they could control the dinosaurs, some of them, right?
Oh yeah, and in this movie they can control the dinosaurs. So fucking why not control the dinosaurs that are
I
like
would have preferred that.
out in the wild, like
Yeah, because at the end they like called them somehow,
yeah,
and like they all came back.
and
They all paid attention.
yeah, they have like that chip that Doctor Octopus has in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, but I guess not every dinosaur can have that, right?
but you know what's fucking kind of what's dumb is that they have this sanctuary for dinosaurs now in Italy, and it's like, so then what's the whole point of Jurassic World? Like, what's the whole point of Dominion if like yes, there's some dinosaurs that like live out in the wild, but if you're just gonna have a sanctuary for them, then like, what's the big deal about having dinosaurs out in the wild? That's the thing. The conflict
How the fuck did the dinosaurs even travel throughout the world if they were only in fucking Costa Rica?
was the island
You can
was the house in Costa Rica, the
what house?
mansion,
No.
because the mansion was the one
No,
that had
because
the
no, because when they escaped the mansion at the end of the movie, I remember the Raptor Blue was like escaped and like you could see the city. I think it was like
yeah
L.A. or some shit.
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
So then the mansion was in the United States. So
Yeah,
there's a good amount of dinosaurs in the U.S.
yeah.
Uh, how
Okay, that's
how
true.
and
I forgot about
I
that.
guess the black market explains it, right? So you have people that keep them as pets. You have people that
Yeah,
sell
that's another
them.
thing I didn't mention though. Uh, that mansion is only so big. You cannot fit more than fucking 20
Well,
dinosaurs in
well,
there.
I remember because I rewatched it like a little bit more recently than I think you have. But
Yes.
they said they had like 11 species of dinosaurs.
Yes. And how the fuck does 11 species cover the entire world?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming BioSim also like brought back a bunch of dinosaurs, but those
I
dinosaurs are in the
guess.
sanctuary. So
But what's the point of bringing them back
I don't
if
know.
they're like already destroying the fucking world
I don't because wait, no, they said they also rescued some, but I guess they were like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna make some more again,"
and just
and
let them out in the wild?
and just let them out into the sanctuary that we have, which is weird because it's like, why would they do? Well, I know why they do it. They do it for fucking money because Biosim is also evil. I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
the corporations are evil, guys. Don't trust them. Um, at the end of the day, you're just a cog in the machine. Your company does not care about you.
Let that be a lesson.
JK.
Yeah, no,
Just
dude,
kidding.
no. I would remind me if I'm wrong or not, but was there pets? Was there dinosaur pets or not?
Yes, there's a scene of this one lady that has like a baby pteranodon or something in a cage, and she's from England because she had a fucking accent. I remember she was calling people pigs or something, like. But they had that one as a pet. Um, there was a car ad for a dude that had like a carnosaur or a what's it called, the carn
Not a story.
carnotosaurus, whatever. There's an ad. There's a car ad that, and that guy has one of those as a pet. So I'm assuming people did have pet dinosaurs. Cause
Which I think is cool,
yeah, that'd be fucking sick.
but I would have loved to have seen more of that.
You know what these companies should do? Instead of making big ass fucking dinosaurs, they should make tiny pet-sized dinosaurs, and you just fucking keep those around.
For
Like,
real.
you know how much money you'd make by fucking little bastard babies that are like, "Mommy, I want a fucking triceratops," and it's like, boom, like,
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
yeah, and
But
I
then
mean,
again, people would be like, "No, why isn't it big?
yeah,
Because it'll fucking kill you."
and I guess that is unethical to have like a bunch of babies because like, little kids
Dude, you can't talk
are.
about unethical because the whole fucking idea of Jurassic World and Jurassic Park is unethical.
That's fucking true, I guess. Yeah,
This it's the whole discussion about you can't play God, and that's what they did
yeah.
throughout 6 movies.
I like the ending of this movie because um the screen goes black and I don't have to see it anymore. No, but I like. Okay, so the Giganotosaurus is cool. He's huge.
Yeah,
There was some good
but
practical
it's
effects.
they literally said it's the largest like carnivore, but
Hmm.
he looked the exact same size as a T Rex
Yeah,
to me.
it's like barely bigger, kind
That
of.
yeah, they should have made it a lot bigger than the T Rex.
Yeah, but I feel like people that complained too much that it's like, it's too big, whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm happy. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of just happy that they went with an actual dinosaur instead of like a made up one.
Yeah, I like that too. That they didn't make up another
Because I
dinosaur.
know I know lots of complaints about the first two movies
Yeah,
were because of that. People didn't fuck with the Indominus or the Indoraptor.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, I actually did kind of like the first one, the Indominus Rex.
the
I didn't
Indominus.
like the Raptor though,
Yeah. I mean, I out of the two of them, I like the
because
Indominus more.
yeah, it's because that it didn't introduce something new.
Hmm.
So like that's I did like that,
Hmm.
but the whole movie in general was kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was I gonna
but
say? Oh yeah. So this movie actually had some pretty good practical effects. Like it had more than
then
the
before, yeah,
the previous two, which is something I'm like, okay, that's cool.
yeah,
Um, Especially I think with the Giganotosaurus specifically, it had a lot of practical effects to it too. I noticed a couple of shots where it was practical, and I was like, that's cool. Like that's really cool. Um,
yeah. I think I remember a video from Chris Pratt actually
mm,
that when they were filming it, and like there was a huge just the Giga was right there
yeah,
with them.
and so that's something I can definitely applaud this movie. You know, I like that it's trying
They
to
tried
make,
to go back to its roots.
yeah, go back to your roots. You know, bring back the old cast, bring back practical effects. Um, so that was good. Like I said, I like those parts, but as far as the other, like the rest of the movie goes, it's just like whatever.
You
Like,
know, it's also funny about the original cast and everything.
hmm,
Uh, that there was that one scene that Dr. Alan Grant finally sees a Doctor Wu, and he's just like, "I remember you,"
yeah,
and they fucking met. They met like once. That was it. Never seen him again.
that's true.
They saw each other for like 3 seconds in the first movie, and that was
And
it.
and it's so funny because Ian Malcolm is like, it's always you to Henry Wu, and it's like, how would you know? Did you like you weren't there in Jurassic World or
You showed him eggs of dinosaurs one time.
yeah?
That's it.
You made the joke about pulling the dinosaur skirts, and that was it, dude.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty dumb. Which I don't know. What do you feel about Doctor Wu in this movie?
Uh, it's weird that all of a sudden he's trying to be the good guy
Yeah,
when in the last two Jurassic Worlds he was like not the good guy. So
yeah.
I think it's
I
very weird,
mean,
but I
he
think
did it. I mean, he did it. All the. I mean, he did the bugs, so and he did it out of the money, right? Right?
yeah, but then he felt bad about the bugs. He was like, I don't want to end the world actually, and
Actually,
I don't know the stuff with him and Macy's mom was kind of weird. Like
yeah.
Macy's mom in general was just I don't know, it's weird,
Which
weird.
is herself.
Yeah, herself.
Yeah, no, it was fucking weird. Uh, a character that I could not remember her name. Uh, but
The
I'm looking at it right now.
the pilot.
Her name. Yeah, the pilot. Her name was Kayla Watts. You could
Kayla.
tell me her name right now. I could not tell you that. I could not remember.
She was cool though, but I feel like
Her
um
eyes are really pretty.
oh yeah. I feel like she was only there and like because she knew how to fly a plane.
Yeah,
And the characters needed to get to Italy and to the secret compound.
yeah. I feel like. I mean, I don't know, man, but I feel like Chris Pratt's character probably would have known how to fly how to
Honestly,
pilot the plane or something.
the dude can fucking tame raptors. I'm pretty sure they could have just been like, "Oh yeah, dude, like I flew planes
Wasn't he
before."
like ex army or some shit? I don't fucking
He's a
remember.
marine.
Yeah, ex marine. I'm pretty sure he could have like learned to fly something like a fucking helicopter at least.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably they could have just been like, "Yeah, dude,
I don't know. Like her character was cool, the pilot, but literally there was no
I
like
I
no reason to put her in the
I
story
agree. If she had shown up maybe before, I would have liked her more. There
in Fallen Kingdom at least.
Yeah, it's so weird though because these movies have a bunch of side characters that get introduced in each movie and then they are forgotten about in the next movie. Like the first one had the dude from New Girl, and it had that one other girl and the two kids, and
Oh
then
yeah.
they disappear. In the second one, they have the dude from Detective Pikachu, and they have that one girl, and they show up again in this movie, but just like in the beginning.
Yeah,
Uh,
and that's it.
and then they actually they something I thought was interesting. They actually show a picture of the guy from New Girl, and they say that he's working for the CIA now, which is crazy. Because and
Fuck. I don't remember
you don't
that.
remember that? It's when it's when the Detective Pikachu guy, Justice Smith, he tells Claire and Owen where the kidnapper is, and then he's like, "Yeah, we have a lot of people. A lot of people got recruited from Jurassic World into the CIA." And it's Nick from New Girl, Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider Verse, Jake Johnson, that's his name, and the girl, I don't remember her name, and then it switches to Omar Sy's character because he plays Barry in the first one and in this one.
Yeah, I just looked up the because I'm looking at the cast right now. His name is just Barry.
Yeah, and the only reason, fun fact, the only reason he's in these movies is because Colin Trevorrow likes him as an actor. Like he originally wasn't gonna be in the movie. That's why he's not in the second one because it's the one that Colin Trevorrow didn't direct. And so he was literally like, "Hey, be in this movie, because I like you, and you can be with dinosaurs and stuff. It'll be cool." So fun fact there. But yeah, all that's weird that all the Jurassic World people are now CIA operatives. Like,
I don't think that makes sense.
what's the fucking point? Like,
Yeah, like what's the point of that? Literally, like we could have forgotten about those characters, which we did forget about those
we
characters.
did we forgot about a bunch of characters. So did the screenwriters. Um, and you know what's weird? There's a dude that works with Justice Smith, the Detective Pikachu guy, who looks just like the dude from like Dennis from the first Jurassic Park. I don't know if you noticed that. Like he's like a chubbier guy with glasses.
Who was Dennis?
Dennis is the chubby guy with glasses who works the computer. The one who's like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
now.
there's a
Yeah,
guy in this movie that looks just like him, or like not just like him, but
I remember that. I when I saw the movie, I was like, oh yeah, that guy looks like the one from the first movie. I
it's weird. I don't know why they have so many like references. You know who they
they
should
had they had so many unnecessary callbacks.
honestly, dude, I don't know why they introduced so many new characters if they're just gonna be like fuck them and bring in old ones. They should have made the whole series about like Tim and Lex from the first movie. I feel like that
Hmm.
would have been cool. But they no, they probably wouldn't have opened Jurassic World again. Actually,
Nah, nah, definitely probably not.
after almost fucking dying.
Yeah, no, they probably were traumatized. Which, by the way, I would have liked to have known what happened to to those kids.
I
Which
know.
again, then again, it's the same thing we were talking about the fucking writers and directors were forgetting about old characters.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I feel like the way that movies are being made now, especially like big franchises that are like oh, let's do shit with old actors but introduce new actors. You could have totally had like the old characters come back in like a better way than in this movie. I don't know.
Yeah, no. It was fucking dumb. I mean, what's your whole opinion on the whole, I mean, trilogy in general?
It started out like meh, like okay, this is not bad, but it's not like anything new. To them being like, what the fuck, and then this one being like, what the fuck again? Because like I don't know. Overall, the whole trilogy, I give it like a 4 or a 5.
4. Damn, the whole trilogy just a 4?
Yeah, because I'm like, if this trilogy of movies did not exist, I would not give a fuck. Like I don't
Damn.
think it's because I don't think it brings in like anything too cool
Yeah.
to the franchise. Like
Yeah, everyone they all like fell
high,
hard after the first one.
honestly, highest it would be maybe like a 6. Because like rewatching them, I did enjoy the first one. I was like, holy shit, that Mosasaurus ate that girl. No, that Mosasaurus ate that pteranodon or whatever that was carrying that girl. Holy shit, that's metal as fuck.
And then it ate the Indominus.
And then in the Indominus, I was like, holy shit, that's cool as fuck. And then that one Velociraptor, probably Echo or Charlie, I don't know who, got fucking charbroiled. I was like, cool, that's badass. Some parts are cool in Jurassic World. Like there's like that scene that feels like it's like aliens or something, where it's all the dudes with guns and they're all getting killed. And I'm like, that's cool. That's what I want to see in my dinosaur movie. Dinosaurs killing people. And
Yeah.
then I don't know. And the other two, it just feels like kind of like censored, kind of like not as cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely uh they kind of fucked up. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they just kind of got progressively worse
Mm-hmm.
with the third one being the worst one and really bad up like compared to the first two, even though the second one was still bad. Uh
It's kind of like
but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you gave the whole trilogy a 4 or a 6. I would give it a 5. I'll go right in
Yeah,
between
sure.
you
Fuck it. We'll both give it 5s.
because yeah, no. I mean, like I'm telling you, like it had it had potential.
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoyed the first Jurassic World. Not the best movie, but I would give it probably like a 6 or 7.
Yeah,
Uh
I would agree. Yeah.
yeah, and then like it just got progressively worse. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
happened.
Uh,
They were doing so good. And then like the same thing with the first Jurassic franchise, I mean trilogy. Uh I also feel the same way. They got progressively worse,
mm-hmm.
but I still feel like those second and third movies were better than this movie, but than these second and third movies by a lot.
For sure. No, I agree. Um, I don't know what else to say. Like
I mean, what would you rate this one in general? Just this one singularly.
this one specifically, man. I don't know because I like Dr. Grant. I like Ellie Sattler, but I don't know. It feels rushed. It feels like they weren't given the best dialogue. So I would have to say like a 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah.
I would
I feel
not
like 4 is a good rating for this one.
yeah, I would not watch this movie again for like a long time.
Yeah.
Like willingly. So
Yeah, when I first got out of the movie, I was like maybe a 6. I didn't like it. Uh like when I was watching the movie, I genuinely was like what the fuck is this?
mhm.
And like I tell you, I was falling asleep on some parts.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude.
and like my girlfriend had to wake me up.
Yeah.
But no, dude, like I genuinely was like, what the fuck is this? And when I walked out, I was like, I guess it was okay. It
Mhm.
was like a 6. But yeah, no, after thinking about it, yeah, it's definitely like a 4 or 5. Nah, 4. Definitely a
Yeah.
4.
You know what scene I like? I like the one where all the Parasaurolophus are getting herded by the cowboys. I thought that was cool. I was like, I was thinking they should have been the new like horses. Like,
Oh,
wouldn't that be so cool? Like if you see like Chris Pratt riding a parasaur and he's like
yeah, I wanted to see more of that.
that
Like
that would have been way better
using dinosaurs as like
using dinosaurs
uh
exactly.
as something, like you said, like as a horse.
Yeah, like the
Or
Brachiosaurus could have been like a like instead of using like a chainsaw to chop down trees, just get a fucking Brachiosaur, dude.
yeah.
Just give him a little snack. It's a win-win right
It was
there.
so easy. It was so easy to make this movie good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had all the resources to make it better, and you decided to make it about fucking bugs.
for real.
Yeah, nah. I don't
Um,
know, Colin Trevorrow. I don't know how you fucked up so hard, but you know what? Whatever. I do wish you would have given us that episode 9, but
yeah.
whatever. We'll have to deal with it. I mean, since we're talking about episode 9, though, which one was better in general?
Like between Dominion and or oh,
Like, which
like
end of the franchise was better?
oh fuck that. I I haven't seen Rise of Skywalker in a super
And
long time.
me neither, and I don't want to, and I'm not going
I
to for a while.
I don't remember how it ends. All I remember is the lightsaber and Rey being like, "I'm a Skywalker."
They're both bad, and
It,
I don't
it
know if I mentioned it before, but I hate that movie too.
this one, I don't know. I feel like it ends okay, but at the same time, like
Both end of franchises were horrible, in my opinion.
yeah, I feel like Jurassic Park could have done so much better as a franchise, so
Yeah,
much cooler.
yeah. They both had potential. Both Star Wars and this one, they both had potential to be great.
Yeah, and what sucks is that we're still gonna be having Star Wars. Like Star Wars isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, but
But
at least it's not gonna be about the Skywalkers anymore.
oh, which I'm fucking excited for. I don't give a shit about the Skywalkers anymore. Give me
I
new
mean, I think
stories.
I think Taika Waititi is already working on his movie.
Yeah, Taika Waititi is doing something cool. Um, I'm a little
Kenobi's going
sad.
on right now.
I'm a little sad that Jurassic Park is ended as like for now, I guess, because
Nah,
like
dude. In fucking 4 years or 5, we're gonna get Jurassic Universe.
Jurassic Universe. Holy shit, dinosaurs in space. Um,
Dinosaurs, dude. If Fast and Furious can go to space, Jurassic World can go to space.
dude, Fast and Furious crossover with Jurassic World. That's how they end up in Jurassic Universe.
Yeah,
What if dinosaurs aren't actually fucking dinosaurs? What if okay, you know how we don't know shit about dinosaurs? What if through all this cloning we figure out that dinosaurs are actually from a fucking they're fucking alien life forms that crashed on Earth a long time ago, and they're here to get their children back, uh, and they come in spaceships and shit.
their children back.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm just fucking saying words at this point. Um,
They're just a fiction of imagination from some kid or some shit. I don't fucking know. That's how the movie ends.
uh, yeah, dinosaurs never existed.
I
But anyways,
think that's pretty much the end of the episode.
that's pretty much the end of the episode. Um, what a downer of an episode.
Yeah.
What a huge downer. Anyways, in better news, we have a sponsorship, guys. So if
Yay.
you've seen our previous 2 episodes, or if you stuck around long enough for the end of the episode, uh, we have a sponsorship with Q. So Q is this app. It's for movie lovers. You log in, you sign up, you tell the app all your fucking what's it called? All your subscription services, right? So if you have Netflix, you have a Disney Plus, HBO, whatever, uh, and you add you make a list of all the movies that you want to watch. So its coolest feature is probably the spin the wheel, which gets everything from all the subscription services you have and are actively like on the list or that you want to check out. And so next time you're trying to decide what to watch and you don't know if to go on Netflix or HBO Max and spend like a whole hour trying to decide what to watch, you just spin the wheel. And there you go. Next movie done. If you're arguing with your significant other, she wants to watch Ratatouille, you want to watch Boys in the Hood, whatever. Spin the wheel. Who cares?
Sebastian's talking from experience there.
I'm talking from experience. Um, but yeah, no, there's also a community section where you follow other people that are into movies or just on the app in general, and you guys can check out what you like, what you didn't like, and yeah, you just get feedback on certain movies. And yeah, so pretty cool app. Definitely check it out.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah,
Thank you, Q.
yeah. So that's been the episode. I've been Sebastian,
I've been JP.
and fuck dinosaurs.